Well, I want to thank everybody for coming over this morning as we introduce our new men's basketball coach at Tallahassee Community College. And Lord willing, technology is working for me back there on my iPad, and we're able to stream this live for anybody else that is able to join us from off campus. For anybody who could be the reason why we are here today, I do want to take a minute and recognize our softball team. Over the weekend, they went down to Vero Beach for the region afternoon. When that happens, we have a long road to get back into contention. We won 4 straight elimination games after that first loss. Spent about 12.5 hours at the facility on Saturday in the bright Florida sunshine. And we worked alongside me, Sharice Turner. Sharice is here. And Coach Q, see, there you go, taking some pictures in the back. Also want to thank Coach Eddie Barnes. You talk to anybody in the coaching business, that Eddie was nothing but first class. And I had somebody tell me when our season was complete, and we knew that Eddie's class of the Panhandle Conference. And to me, when you hear those words, what the wins and losses will tell you on a piece of paper. Just a big thank you to Coach Barnes for his service. Last February, when Coach Barnes stepped into my office a couple of days after the season was over in 2014, and he told me that the following season would be his last. And he jokingly told me that he gave me about a 15-month. As I went through the process, once we announced Coach Barnes' retirement back in October, I immediately began receiving phone calls and emails, and Coach Barnes did as well. A lot of people wanted to know about the position. One thing that I heard repeatedly going through the process is obviously a lot of people were interested because they know the tradition and the success that we've had in men's basketball at TCC. But you wouldn't believe how many people also talk about Tallahassee Community College and Tallahassee, and just seeing all of that as a total package. And for me, I thought that spoke volumes about what we are all doing together here at TCC that we can really put in Mark White. A little backstory to Mark. About 3 years ago, Coach Barnes he and I, and Coach had some really good things to say about Mark. We were trying to get him down, maybe it was for our Jamboree in October. Jotted Mark's name down, somebody that I wanted to follow, not knowing if it would be another 1 or 5 or 10 years, because I'm not the real reason that we're here. So with all that said, one other thing I did want a little story here. You see the 2 jerseys out front. I picked the number 3 and the number 25 on purpose. Mark is our 3rd head coach since we became a member of the National Junior College Athletic Association back in 1991. And the number 25, because this upcoming season will be our 25th anniversary of athletics as a member of the NJCAA. I didn't have number 50, or I would have laid it out as well, because the college in 2016 will be celebrating its 50th anniversary. So I was thinking about it now, but I didn't have 50, okay? But I would mention it. So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the new men's basketball coach at Tallahassee Community College, Mark White. And coach, I do have a little memento for you. Ron, you want to come fix this quick? And now, Mark White.
Thanks, Rob. The President, Dr. Murdoch. Second D would be our Vice President, Dr. Sally Surge. For sure, have to thank Rob Cheney, our wonderful AD. Want to personally thank the entire search committee. A person that has been like a mentor to me, and I've developed a great relationship with over the past couple of years. It was sort of funny because when we came down to play the Jamboree this past year in early October, he had announced that he was going to retire. And so I just mentioned something to him in passing. I was here, and he knew sort of what I was getting at. He said, I said, I might be. And we talked a little more that day from my part in early October. Then as Rob said, when we came back and played in late December, it gave me an opportunity to spend more time with Coach Barnes, sort of see things a little bit, get a better feel for things. Got a chance to speak with Rob just a little bit more during that time. And so I had sort of made my mind up that I would have great interest in my 8 years at East Mississippi, success there. Blessed to have great kids, great student athletes. But as I told Rob, it was sort of funny that back in 1997, when I was an assistant at North Idaho Community College, and we played TCC, honestly speaking, this had been a job that I had my eye on for a while. That I said that, you know, I would definitely have to take a look at it. In my 8 years, I've, had inquiries on other jobs, but nothing that really, like this job here. And the more I see how the philosophy of TCC and my philosophy just really mesh together. Of the student athletes. And the term is students will be held accountable for everything that they do. Everything they do. And I think that our returning students start to see that my focus is strong on the student athlete, myself, and our student athletes to represent TCC in the best manner possible. Life is not a destination, it's a journey. But during my interview, to be my destination. This is where I want to be. This is where I'd like to stay for the rest of my career. And I think here at TCC, everything is in place to be very successful with not only basketball, but with tutors and things like that, administration and staff. So, I'm a basketball coach at TCC, and I can't say enough great work to working with everyone, develop a relationship with everyone on this campus here at TCC. If anyone has any questions at this point in time, feel free to ask. Once again, just so excited to be here, and I want to thank everyone for coming out today to be here. Thank you.
With that wrap up, I hope you'll stick around for a few minutes, take an opportunity to come by, say hello, introduce yourself to Coach White. But other than that, we'll wrap up with some interviews. And thank you again for coming.